everyone, I am Maya and I am actually doing this video for Dr. Schaefer's Communication 601 fall class. And I had to tell you my experience with trying to do the scavenger hunt for my literature review. So I will say it was a little bit more difficult than what I anticipated, only because I haven't been in college since 2005. So 13 years ago, the process was a little bit more antiquated. We utilized the actual library, whereas in now, everything is online. You utilize the Everett database where you can go online, you can pull resources in order to get to all the documents you need. So I have to be very much honest, it was definitely a challenge in the very beginning. I had to learn how to navigate the system in order to kind of just figure out what was the best way for me to maneuver in order to get the information. So I will say Dr. Schaefer helped me kind of better understand a way to look at it and to try to apply the process when it came to the actual scavenger hunt. So I wasn't completely lost and oblivious, but it was still not what I was used to by far. So once I got a hold of sort of how the Everett database works, how to utilize the radio dials to kind of pull up certain articles, how to sort it, putting in those keywords and key phrases came in handy a lot. Just playing around with it was the only way in which I would have been able to kind of decipher to get to what I needed. And then the second part of it was just learning the proper citation styles. Once I played around with it, I did see for each article that I pulled, there was a small blurb that showed citation. So I was like, oh, let me see if this actually works. And I was fortunate that it actually did. So it shows you how it's automatically going to be cited if you need it in order for you to utilize it in your project. So I thought that was really good because that helped a lot. So I will say playing the more essential practice that I got out of it, the more comfortable I started to feel with figuring out where the articles were and then applying them into my literature review paper. I felt a lot more comfortable than I did initially because coming in, I was just completely like, yeah, off the rails. Like, this is not gonna work. But it ended up turning out better than what I did. And just being able to utilize like the Google Scholar, utilizing your brain. So I will tell anyone, if you can read, you can actually succeed. And just applying that information to it. So that's what makes it all worthwhile. So I'm glad that I was able to get my scavenger hunt done. And hopefully the next group of people who are taking the course and they're taking the class, they find some of the same benefits, especially if they've been out of school for a while. I think it would be completely awesome to do, especially if it's an assignment, just to get your feet wet, to be able to play around with it and to kind of see where everything is. So towards the end of the course, when the paper is due, it all starts to make more sense and you're not completely lost in the woods. So those were my thoughts on the scavenger hunt. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.